All right, let's get back to it. Wait, hold on a second. The camera's not even where it's supposed to be. There we go. All right, let's get back to it. Another episode of Ask Sir Love. It's your boy Sir Love, and I'm ready to keep it going. So I wanted to continue talking about the last video. That's why when I released it earlier today, it was a part one. I'm giving you part two right now. And I wanted to expand upon the question that we had around, how much you should be spending on a music video, right? And I just released the video right here, right? Music video, price and value. So as one has been dropped, I'm going to drop the part two. As you can see, there's a one on it, right? It just dropped. And so I'm going to do a part two right now, and I'm going to drop this right after. But let's talk about it because music videos are extremely important. Extremely important to the success of your career. In the last video, I kind of talked about the value and how you should think about budgeting and how you should think about planning when it comes to video, right? But it kind of underscored the value or undercut or undersold the value of music videos. And so I'm not telling you to just go cheap, right? And I mentioned Toby, right? And so Toby, I'm just going to play some of his clips because I think he's a great example for what independent artists can do. He's been doing this since the very beginning of his career, and he hasn't changed his format, right? Hasn't changed his format. His videos are all simple. Try Jesus. Very easy to redo. Very easy to shoot, right? At a high level, right? They're not complex. They don't require a whole lot of props, right? He does a lot of very close images, like really close to his face. He isolates rooms, right? So in this video right now, you're seeing you have a very limited view, and he plays on the idea of expansion. He expands videos over time, right? So it allows you to keep your production costs low and get the production value without doing a lot. It's him in a room with the guy playing a guitar. That's 2 million views, right? And that's the video. High quality camera, zoomed in close to his face. You turn to the right, this person's been sitting there the whole time. But he's just playing with perception, playing with angles, right? Zooms out more. Now you can get a better understanding of the room. And the show just kind of evolves as he shows you more and more and more of the environment. And of course, the clothing matters. The color tones matter, right? The way that this is edited at the end, the coloring of the video, all of that is very simple. He gets the job accomplished. They're using natural light that's coming in from outside. I mean, this dude has really mastered how to make visuals. He's in the exact same room on another video, right? 1.4 million. What does he do? Again, he's going to expand. He's going to take that same visual and he's going to expand. He's going to slowly expand the room. He's also known for doing choreography. It's very simple choreography. We're going to put our hands on our chest. We're going to bend over, but it's symbolic. He gets you to focus on the music, on the lyrics. In previous videos, he used to actually put the lyrics at the bottom of the video. Darn near had the bouncing ball for you so you can understand what he was saying, right? Now that he's gotten his audience to the point where they understand what he's saying, he doesn't have to do that anymore, right? Very simple choreography. Goes with the music, goes with the words, goes with the content. Exact same room as before. Wouldn't be surprised if he bought a new home and decided, hey, let's shoot a couple videos before we put furniture in this thing, right? Let's stay on him. Because I think I'm not trying to say that everyone do what he's doing, but I just feel like this is a guy that gives you an example of how you can make very creative content, right? Again, what I told you before, zoomed into the face, creates the mystery. We don't know what's going on, right? Not going to cost too much, right? Obviously, it's a fun feature, right? Boom, zooms out. Now we see there's some weapons on the counter, right? Keep going, right? That's a camera effect with the TV, right? Changing angles. He's outside, so since you're zoomed in, the production value is isolated, right? Again, choreography, simple choreography of the team, right? Everyone's paying attention. He has a very militant presence. It's all about structural layout. I mean, the grass ain't even cut in the environment that he's in, right? What I'm saying all this to say from a visual perspective, right? If you study him in general, right? This is a guy that shows you how to shoot videos that are very captivating at a very low cost. At a very low cost. Again, I told you guys, you can get your iPhone, you can get this, you can get that, you can get out there and start shooting visuals, all right? What's less important is creating this, super expensive video shot. What's more important is telling a story. What's more important is capturing your brand, capturing your audience. You can do a lot of simple things to get more awareness. If you are a person that's trying to do things for the low, anytime you're doing things and you're not going to spend as much money, you have to increase the amount of knowledge applied to that thing or the amount of time to that thing, right? It's either time, knowledge, or money. If everything is the same thing, right? So if you're a person that says I have to keep the budget low, then you yourself should be looking up camera tricks. You yourself should be looking up cool little apps that you can put on your phone to give you more creative looks. You yourself should be looking up, magic tricks or something that you can do to make your video more appealing. You should talk to a friend that does choreography or go to the local dance studio. See if you can get people to do whatever dance steps they already have to your music. Maybe you should make music to their dance steps. So you can have a more high production value video. Production value is a concept associated with how we see things, right? When things explode, that's high production value, right? When you see a bunch of fancy cars, it's production value. Basically, anything that is captivating to the eye increases the production value, right? So, what ways can you increase production value without necessarily paying for the value that you're using to create that experience, right? Study, partner, figure it out, right? There's some dance crew out there that's like, man, we want more exposure, right? Or we want more awareness. We want people to know who we are. Okay, at the beginning of the video, I'm going to put my name in big letters, your name in big letters. I'm going to spend all the money on marketing to get the video out. You don't have to do anything but be in the video and dance. Good deal. That dance crew comes around and does some amazing stuff. You're capturing it from all these different angles and switching angles, and all your production value just increased because you put them at the beginning of the video and you agreed that I'm going to spend $2,000 marketing this. And they were like, bet, because we don't have $2,000 to market ourselves, right? You got to get creative with how you approach videos and you approach production. So when you asked me how much should I spend, the question, as I answered before, is you should spend the least amount as possible until you get to the point where you're generating enough revenue to make it make sense. Right? And then you can start shooting, your feature films and trying to do what Beyonce is doing and do what these other great big artists are doing that have huge budgets that you don't. Stop trying to compete with people that are on a completely different platform, completely different level than you are in. Beat the level that you're at, right? Your fans want to see you evolve. There's so many artists that want to come out the gate and spend $20,000 on a music video when they could have shot 10 videos for $1,000 a piece, right? And then took the other 10,000, promoted 2 of the videos, made it a part of a series, and you could have gotten a whole lot of views on all 10 videos instead of having one expensive video with no views on it, right? You just got to be more intelligent about your strategy when you're going to market with your records and with your visuals, all right? You want to be creative, you want to showcase your life, but you can do it in a much cheaper and affordable way, and especially with the advent, or not the advent, but the evolution of the iPhone. All right. Last piece that I'll speak to outside of the value, because we covered, just someone that you can look at, right? We covered, production value, things of that nature. But I also want to talk about marketing. When you're actually spending the money on marketing, some of you guys are asking, okay, I saved this money and now I'm going to spend it on marketing. What do I need to do, right? Well, from a marketing perspective, there's a couple things that you can do. Obviously, you can run ads. Everyone knows this is a thing. I'm a person that's on YouTube right now, and I'm making a video a day, 2-3 videos a day sometime, right? Videos are dropping all the time. You guys have been watching me, right? And I'm watching the numbers go up, right? However, I can tell that there's a flat line, there's a baseline. I see my impressions that YouTube is allowing me to have, and YouTube isn't saying, oh, wow, he's dropping 3 videos a day. Let's put him in front of 2 million people. They're not. They want me to pay for that type of exposure. So you as an artist that can't afford to work the algorithm and drop, well, not can't afford, but probably doesn't have a strategy right now to work the algorithm and drop multiple videos every single day, which you should, right? Most of you rappers can just get up here, put a beat on, write a hot 16 and get in front of the camera, do something creative and drop a new freestyle every single day. You have fans coming to you every single day like, oh, I wonder what the bars he's going to do today. I wonder what instrumental he's going to crush today. I wonder what, he can do storylines. Yo, every single time I freestyle, I'm going to freestyle about a TV show or about a movie or people will be so excited just to see what you're getting ready to talk about, right? But that's another thing. That's just marketing, just marketing something that you can take with you. But from a marketing perspective, you are going to have to invest in ads if you want to actually bring people here or bring people to you, right? And you're going to see me do that soon, right? If that's something that if you want more eyeballs, you're going to have to spend some money, all right? So number one, ads, YouTube ads. They cost more than other ads, but they're very effective if you're going to do a visual platform. You want people to come to YouTube. Instagram ads, Facebook ads, right? You guys need to start running them. Number two, you do want to pay influencers and people with different platforms to do reviews and reaction videos and to repost and different things of that nature. Is it worth it? It depends on your video strategy and what you're trying to accomplish. But if the idea is awareness, mass awareness and impressions, then yeah. And if you start creating call to actions and you start building a business and a funnel around your video content, whether it be in the description or in the video itself, in the video you can say, hey, support me at this, do this, do. Stop being ashamed to ask for what you want. You want your video to look like, Lil Durk, or look like Future, or look like whoever. You want to compete with these guys, but you're not there. It's okay to, at the end of your video, say, hey, go to such and such.com, right? Go download my stuff. It's okay for at the end of the video, you have a clip where you pop back on the screen and say, now go download my record, bitches. Like, make it creative, make it you. You have to have a call to action. Do you want people to buy your merch? You should make merch and wear your merch in the video. Like, how are you trying to monetize this video, right? And for many of us, the video is not what we're monetizing. The video is a way to get people intrigued so that we can monetize other things, right? But regardless, you have to figure out your marketing strategy, and everyone's strategy is different. I'm not saying you should do this or shouldn't do that, or this is going to work for you, and or this is guaranteed to do this. What I'm saying is that as you're figuring out your marketing strategy, which will be different for every artist based off the type of music that you do, the type of audience that you're looking to attract, how good you are at what you do, who's already interested in you, your foundation, all sorts of different things impact the success of what you're trying to do. All right. So with that said, because now I gotta go, I hope this was helpful. I hope this gave you more clarity on how to approach videos, because I basically said don't spend all that money, but I didn't tell you how and what to do. And hopefully this adds some value. Other than that, I'm Sir Love. I don't know everything, but I know a lot about a little bit about a lot. I'm trying to give you guys everything that I got right here on Phase 6. Take care. I'm out. Hello?